I have found the best launch toy for my dogs, and it might be your dog's new favorite as well. This bungee duck is so much fun to launch across my yard for my dogs to chase and retrieve and to play with. They have had a ball with it. I have ordered so many of these because I do not ever want to run out because they are a huge hit inside of my house. All you have to do is put your thumb inside of the bird's beak. There's a little pocket for your thumb, and you're just going to grab the tail and pull the body back. The neck is the bungee, so you stretch it out, don't stretch it too far, and then you launch it across your yard to let your dog go and chase and retrieve this toy duck. Now, the beauty of this is that it's not too big. The body is a pretty good size for most dogs to hold on to, but if you do have a smaller dog, the wings are basically flat and the tail is actually a rope. So your dog, no matter what size, will have a decent place to hold on to it. And the only thing you have to worry about is making sure that nobody's grabbing onto the beak and then pulling the body. So if you're going to take that duck from your dog, or if your dog's trying to play tug with you, make sure that it's on the wings or on the body. You're not pulling on the bird's beak, because if you do, you could potentially snap that neck. So your goal here is to allow your dog to run and to retrieve this. You can shoot it straight up in the air, you can shoot it across the yard, and then you can run and play with your dogs. It is pretty good at staying clean. The tummy of the duck is a lighter tan color, so it might pick up some dirt, but it's not going to pick up a lot. The top of the duck is a lot tougher and is very good for not getting too dirty. I have a yard that is covered in clay dirt, and so sometimes our things get a little bit on the dirtier side, but this one has stayed pretty clean during the course of our play times. And it's just a really fun opportunity for you to engage with your dog and play in a new way, because while other toys will bounce and will be able to throw, you don't really have one that you can kind of launch up into the air. Now, I have seen other versions of this. There are other types of toys that launch. This one is my favorite because it looks like a duck, because it has wings, and because I have bird dogs. My Springer Spaniels are bird dogs, and so this is a really fun one for us to play with, and it allows us to kind of engage their normal senses and the things that they are typically aware that they should be doing as bird dogs. So we have a lot of fun with this. That shoots very far. You can get it a pretty good distance, but do not pull it back too far. Go a little bit and then extend it until you feel like that neck is not going to go too much further, because you don't want to snap that rubber bungee in there. So be careful with this, but you can get it pretty high up in the air or pretty far across your yard. I actually have to be careful because I have a fenced in yard and I don't want to go over the fence. So I have to just judge where I am going to be sending this. And it's not a super true to course toy. So if you have really good aim, it might not be the best aim, but it is still going to get to the general area that you are trying. Just be aware of how you're doing this and make sure your finger does not slip out of it, because if it does, that beak's coming back at you instead of the toy going away from you. So just be mindful of that as you are playing. But it is just like a stuffed animal, so even if it slams into somebody while you're playing, it's not going to cause any damage because it's just a stuffed animal and it's acting like you're throwing it at somebody. So I cannot recommend this duck enough. Gemma loves it. She's obsessed with this toy. She says it's a 100 out of 10 in terms of dog toys. Let me know what other toys we should be trying for you, what other types of toys you're looking for to find the best fit for your dog. We'll try them out on my dog, and we'll see how they work for you here on the channel in our daily videos, helping you to level up as a dog parent so you can do the best for your dog and give them the best life possible with the least amount of stress on you. We'll see you in tomorrow's episode.